Well, garden planting time. We're going to plant squash, cantaloupe, and sunflowers. So, got the tiller out. I'm going to go to the garden and till up the spots for it. See what we can get done.
And what kind of tiller is that?
It's an earthquake, and I know why they call it that. But this ground's really hard. It's packed down. But I'm gonna let that wilt down because there's a lot of weeds there. And I'll come back maybe before dark tonight, till it one more time. Maybe plant it tomorrow. And we're about 2 weeks since we planted the garden. See, our squash are really doing well. That's just some volunteer corn and Johnson grass that's sprouted up there. I have to weed out. There's some more up there. And here's a row of sunflowers you can see. Those up through there. On the left there. Right there. So, looking pretty good. We got a good 1/2 to 3/4 inch rain in the past couple of days. It's really made it come up and do well.
Daryl said he was going to hoe out the garden, or chop it out, so let's see if we can find him. Yep, there he is, working on the garden.
Hey.
Morning, so what do we have here?
Pretty successful so far. You see, these are squash, and they're really coming up. And these are a couple of new ones right here. I don't know if you can see them, the little ones. They just starting to sprout. Always on squash or cantaloupe, I built a mound, as you can see here, a mound of dirt, and then put the seed in that dirt. I can't really tell you why I do that, other than that's the way Dad did it whenever he was gardening. So,
Speaking of his dad used to have a garden right there. There's a pool deck, but it was on this side of the pool deck, probably about 50-60 feet long.
It's probably 100 feet.
Maybe 100 feet long and 20 plus rows wide, and his Martin box over there. But our garden is much smaller because we don't can as much as they did.
No.
But
We have cantaloupe, squash, and sunflowers. Just chopping some of these weeds and grass down.
We grow them better than anything else.
Yeah. And this is the sunflowers. Sunflowers really grow fast. You can see the difference from day to day practically with them. But we've got a couple of rows of them right up through here, and there's another part of the row right there. I'll probably till this later today. It's dry enough it will be by late this afternoon. And I think that could be a cantaloupe seed, but I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out when it gets bigger. Piece of grass.
We decided not to grow corn, and why did we decide to do that?
A couple of reasons. Hard to get it to come up, I never had much success with germination. It just hit or miss. And that critters around this creek, you'd have to put electric fence up around it when it comes time for the ears to start being ready. So
We feed the critters more.
just wasn't worth it. Yeah. I'm not going to chop in the middle there. I'm just going to clean out around the.
We got two different leaves here though.
Yeah, that looks like a sunflower seed that's somehow got carried up in there. There's some more coming up, see, in a hill. That should be cantaloupe there. Yeah, there's a cantaloupe. I put them on the lower part of the ground because they need more water. Garden's looking pretty good. Sunflowers kind of spotty. Should have been more right through here. We had one good one that came up, and then there's some more down here. Squash up there. And we got some cantaloupe. Tilled it out, done a little bit of hoeing too, so it's well on its way. Pumpkin. Yep, pumpkin. These are like, this is what, June the 16th? What is today?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I was right. June the 16th. I lose track when you're retired. You don't pay attention.
But you're always right.
Yeah. Anyway, these are 100-day maturity. So that'd be September 15th and 10 more days, so end of September. So should be about right. 1st October or so, if they come up good and they make something. So we're going to plant these. I tilled up a little spot yesterday up there, see where the bare dirt is. Just put them right here. I don't know how many seeds in this pack. I'm thinking not very many. It wouldn't be 59 cents. It don't feel like there's very many in there. So. 3, 6, 8. So we're going to we'll make 3 hills. We'll put 3, 3, and 2 in each hill. So I thought this would be a pretty good place for them. They get a lot of water running down through here. Very sandy soil here around the creek. It can rain and be muddy, and usually by the next afternoon, if the sun comes out, it's dried out. It drains good. All right, we're going to put 2 here. We'll put 3 here. With tax, them seeds are about 9 cents a piece. So we'll find out if a 59-cent pack of pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, valley green, heirloom varieties will come up. There's a water lady. She's going to water it down. They'll probably be up by tomorrow after putting this water on. And to remember where they're at, I made a little trench around the hill, and we can tell where we planted them. Because sometimes you tend to forget, especially in a row. I'm going to give you a little update on the garden. We got a lot of rain yesterday. Pretty muddy in there now, but you can see it's really done well. We got a couple of sunflowers that are blooming. And the squash, we have 5 plants. And we pick these every day. And yesterday, as an example, we got 11 squash out of these plants. So I'd say they've done pretty well. That's actually some cantaloupe right there. They're doing good. There's a lot of blooms, so hopefully we'll have some cantaloupes later on. And here's our pumpkins. And they need cleaning out, but till it dries up, can't get in there, it's too muddy. But hopefully we'll have some pumpkins later on in the season. I told Rita, I said, I'm not a super efficient gardener. Anyone can grow squash. As you can see here, they just really done well. Just keep producing, and plenty of squash, more than we can eat. Rita takes them to work and gives them away practically every day. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Thanks.